Hello students, welcome back to our class. Let's continue with the problems given in previous board examinations. See, the problem given here is an aeroplane when 3000 meters high passes vertically above another aeroplane at an instant when the angle of elevation of two aeroplanes from the same point on the ground are 60 degrees and 45 degrees respectively. Find the vertical distance between both the planes. See, for example, this is the horizontal and this is the position of the aeroplane first of all, okay, and this is the vertical distance of the aeroplane. And what is given here, an aeroplane when 3000 meters high passes vertically above the another aeroplane. So there is another aeroplane, for example this is another aeroplane. So A is the first aeroplane and B is the second aeroplane, and another at an instant when the angle of elevation of two aeroplanes from the same point on the ground. For example, this is one point on the ground, right? So the angle of elevation of this point, for example point is P. This is one angle of elevation. So this angle of elevation is going to be 60 and 45 are given, right? So this is 45 degrees and another aeroplane is at an angle of 60 degrees. So this entire angle equal to 60. What are you going to find here? Find out the vertical distance between both the planes. This is what the vertical distance. Let this vertical distance is equal to h. For that, what is given? When 3000 meters high passes vertically above another aeroplane, means the first aeroplane is at 3000 meters. This is at 3000 meters. See, once you observe, this is right angle. Since it is h, what about this only length here? Let this be PQ, and the only length is the total length equal to 3000. This one is equal to h. So this only length is going to be 3000 minus h. Correct? Because this total one is 3000. This is only h. So this only thing is equal to 3000 minus h. And similarly, there are two angles as we already discussed. There are two unknowns. The other unknown is going to be x. Correct? Now I am going to answer this problem and trying to understand the situation. See, there are two right angle triangles again. PQB is first right angle triangle. PQA is another right angle triangle. First I am going to consider triangle PQB right angle triangle. From triangle PQB, in this right angle triangle PQB, the angle is equal to 45 degrees. This is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side. So that I will apply tan. So that tan 45 degrees is equal to, side opposite to 45 degrees is equal to BQ, that is 3000 minus h divided by adjacent is equal to x. Okay. What is the value of tan 45? 1 is equal to 3000 minus h divided by x. So 1 divided by 1. By cross multiplication, I will get x is equal to 3000 minus h. This is one information or relation between x as well as h. Coming to the entire triangle, that entire triangle is PQA. Okay. So from triangle PQA, in this the entire angle is equal to 60. Side opposite to that angle is equal to 3000 and adjacent is equal to x. So that I am going to apply tan 60 degrees. So tan 60 degrees is equal to, side opposite to 60 is 3000 divided by adjacent to 60 is equal to x. But what is the value of tan 60 degrees? Which is equal to root 3. So that root 3 is equal to 3000 divided by x. X is equal to how much? 3000 minus h. Got it? By cross multiplication, root 3 into 3000 is equal to 3000 root 3 minus root 3 into h is equal to root 3h, which is equal to 3000. Since I want the value of h, so that transpose root 3h towards right hand side and 300 towards left hand side. We have already 3000 root 3 minus 3000, which is equal to root 3h. So when I take one 3000 common here, then I can say 3000 into root 3 minus 1. So that this is 3000 into root 3 minus 1 is equal to root 3h. But we want the value of h. So transpose root 3 also towards left hand side. That implies h is equal to 3000 times root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3. Again you have root 3 in the denominator. So what has to be done? You will have to rationalize the denominator by its rationalizing factor. So that into root 3 divided by root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. 3 and 3000 can be cancelled by 100 times, right? So that, 1000 times. Therefore h is equal to 1000 root 3 into root 3 minus 1 meters is what is the distance between both the aeroplanes according to the given information. So hope you understand how to answer this problem, right? Yeah. So let us move on to the next problem. So what is the next problem given here? From the top of 7 meters high building, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degrees and the angle of depression of the foot of the tower is 30 degrees. Then find the height of the tower. So if you observe, there are two objects. The first object is 7 meters high building and the second object is tower, right? So you will have to draw both the objects. This is the horizontal. This is what is the tower, for example, and this is the building. Okay, from the top of 7 meters high building, so the height of the building is equal to 7 meters. From the top means from here. See, we already discussed, if we want to draw angle of elevation or angle of depression, the horizontal line is a must through the point of observer. So this is what the point of observer. From here, so that you need to draw a horizontal line. Okay, after drawing horizontal line, of course both of them are vertical objects, so that both of them are perpendicular to the base, correct? From the top of 7 meters high building, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degrees. So this is what the top of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is equal to 60 degrees. So this angle is equal to 60 degrees. And similarly, from the same point, the angle of depression of the foot of the tower, the angle of depression of the foot of the tower means this is the foot of the tower. So this is what the angle of depression of the foot of the tower means, this is the angle. Please don't get any confusion. This is not the angle of depression, this is only the angle of depression as we already discussed. So angle of depression is equal to 30 degrees. Then find the height of the tower. Height of the tower means what? This is what you need to find. Let small h be the height of the tower. But if we once observe, this is 7 meters. Let us consider height of the building is equal to AB. The height of the tower is equal to some PQ. Let this point is some R. Okay. What about this ABQR quadrilateral? What kind of quadrilateral it is? Obviously that is a rectangle, because every single angle of that quadrilateral is 90 degrees. Okay. So this is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. So everything is 90 degrees here. Now when you observe, these two are anyway parallel lines. Okay. Those two are horizontal lines, right? So they are parallel lines. Then you can treat this AQ as transversal. If AQ as transversal, then this 30 degrees and this angle is also equal to 30 degrees, because they are interior alternate angles. So that both of them are 30 degrees. But is it really required to make this angle 30 degrees? Let us have a look on that. Since this is a rectangle, this is 7 meters, so this one also 7 meters. Right? AB is equal to 7 and RQ is also equal to 7 meters. This total length is equal to h. This one only 7. What about this only length PR? This PR is equal to h minus 7 meters. PR equal to h minus 7. Now, if you want to find the value of h, so basically there are two angles again. Then two unknowns should be there. One unknown is h, and what is the other unknown? That should be the horizontal. So if this is x, we can say that this one also is equal to x. Now I have two right angle triangles. First right angle triangle, see this is 90 means this is also 90 degrees, right? I am taking triangle ARQ. In this triangle ARQ, angle is equal to 30, Side opposite to that angle is 7 and adjacent to that angle is equal to x. I do not know what is the adjacent side. That is why the relevant trigonometric ratio is tan, that I am going to apply tan in order to find the value of x. Okay. So writing the solution here and taking first triangle ARQ. From triangle ARQ, angle is equal to 30. Side opposite to the angle is 7 meters. So that I will apply tan. So that tan 30 degrees is equal to, side opposite to 30 degrees is 7 divided by adjacent to 30 is equal to x. But what is the value of tan 30? Tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3 is equal to 7 divided by x. By cross multiplication, the value of x is equal to 7 into root 3, 7 root 3 meters. This is what is the horizontal distance between building as well as tower. And now I am going to take triangle ARP. From triangle ARP, now angle 60 degrees, side opposite to the angle is h minus 7 and adjacent is equal to x. So that again I should apply tan, but now it is tan 60 degrees. So tan 60 degrees is equal to, side opposite to 60 is h minus 7 divided by adjacent is equal to x. Now substitute the values. The value of tan 60 is equal to root 3 by 1, which is equal to h minus 7 divided by x. X is equal to how much? 7 root 3. Correct? So now by cross multiplication, h minus 7 into 1 equal to h minus 7. 7 root 3 into root 3 is equal to root 3 into root 3, 3. 7 3s are 21. So h minus 7 equal to 21. The value of h is equal to how much? 21 plus 7 is equal to 28 meters. This is what is the height of the tower as per the given problem. Hope you understand. Pretty much easier. Right. So moving on to the next problem. So the next problem given here is the angle of elevation of an aeroplane from a point A on the ground is 60 degrees. After a flight of 30 seconds, the angle of elevation changes to 30 degrees. If the plane is flying at a constant height of 3600 meters, then find the speed of the aeroplane in kilometers per hour. So let us try to understand the situation now. For example, this is the horizontal, and this is the first position of the aeroplane, and the vertical distance of the aeroplane is going to be 3600 into root 3 meters. Now at any instant from a point on the ground, let point P is on the ground, the angle of elevation of aeroplane from a point A is given. Okay, I am taking this point as A. So from a point A on the ground is 60 degrees. So this is what the angle of elevation is going to be, 60 degrees. So this angle, entire angle is equal to 60 degrees. After a flight of 30 seconds, so the aeroplane is moving horizontally. It is moving horizontally. So now this is the position of the aeroplane after how many seconds? After 30 seconds. So the time taken from here to here is equal to 30 seconds. Okay. And then the angle of elevation is changed to be 30 degrees. So now this is what the angle of elevation. So the angle of elevation is going to be 30 degrees. So this angle is equal to 30 degrees. It is right angle. The entire angle is going to be 60 degrees. Right? So this is 60 degrees. And this is only the angle 30 degrees. And the constant height. So the height remains same. What was the height given? 3600 root 3 meters. That was the constant height, and it is perpendicular. I am going to give some names. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. Okay. So what did you observe in this problem? In this problem, the height is equal to 3600 root 3 meters and the time is equal to 30 seconds. But see here, we need to understand one more thing here, that if we want to apply trigonometric ratios with respect to any one of the angles, you should know about the lengths of sides. Lengths of sides are not given here. In fact, this dB is only given as 3600 root 3 meters. And what is this? T is equal to 30 seconds. That is what? the time taken, and we do not know what is the speed of the plane also. Let the speed of the plane is equal to x. See, we want kilometer per hour. Here it is meters, here it is seconds. First let us try to understand into meters per seconds. Okay. So I am going to consider, let the uniform speed, let the uniform speed of plane, uniform speed of plane is going to be x meters per second. That is what the speed of the plane. And now here from D to E the time taken is equal to 30 seconds. But what is the time taken from, for example, if you can understand this vertical line, okay, and this is what is the plane, and here I do not know what is the time taken. Okay, since I do not know what is the time taken in this particular time, so time is equal to t seconds only, and speed of the plane is equal to x meters per second, and here time taken is equal to 30 seconds, and again speed of the plane is equal to x meters per second, right? So if I want to find out, or if I want to apply trigonometric ratios, I need to find out the lengths of the sides. It means the distance traveled by the plane in particular period of time. See here, AB is the distance. Here I can find AB is equal to distance. Distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. So speed of the plane is equal to x meters per second, time is equal to t seconds. Second cancel, x into t is equal to tx meters, that is AB. After finding AB, and I need to find BC. So here BC is also the distance. So BC is equal to again speed multiplied by time. Here speed is equal to x meters per second, time is equal to 30 seconds. Again second cancel, x into 30 is equal to 30x. So BC is equal to 30x meters. Now I am going to apply trigonometric ratios. So first thing I am going to apply for triangle ABD. Okay, from triangle ABD, in this, if I apply tan 60 degrees, so tan 60 degrees is equal to, side opposite to 60 is dB. That dB is equal to 3600 root 3 meters. So 3600 root 3 divided by AB. AB is equal to Tx, so which is equal to Tx. So what is the value of tan 60? Tan 60 is equal to root 3 divided by 1. Can I cancel root 3 and root 3? Therefore the value of Tx is going to be 3600. That is the value of Tx. After that, I will take triangle AEC. Otherwise ACE triangle. Anything is okay. Triangle ACE. In this triangle ACE, again angle is equal to 30 degrees. So tan 30 degrees is equal to, side opposite to 30 is 3600 root 3 again. 3600 root 3 divided by, adjacent side is nothing but AC. Since AC is the adjacent side, AC is nothing but AB plus BC. AB equal to Tx, BC is equal to 30x. But Tx is equal to how much? 3600 plus another one is equal to 30x. Hope you understand this. Okay. But what is the value of tan 30? Tan 30 is equal to 1 upon root 3. Once you observe here, can we cross multiply? When we cross multiply, 3600 plus 30x into 1 is 3600 plus 30x is equal to 3600 root 3 into root 3 is equal to 3. So it would be 3 times 3600. Got it? Now we want the value of x. So transpose 3600 that side. These are 3 3600s minus 1 3600 would be 2 3600s. So that 30x is equal to 2 times 3600, and of course we want x, right? So that here 0 0 can be cancelled, and 3 ones 3 1 2 0. Therefore the value of x is equal to 2 12s are 240 meters per second. 240 meter per second. See, this is in meters per second. But what we want here, we need to convert it into kilometers per hour. 1 meter per second is equal to how many kilometers per hour? That is what we are going to find now. Okay, just to have a quick idea about this. 1 meter per second. 1 meter per second is equal to 1 meter per second means 1 meter per 1 second. Okay. So 1 meter is equal to how many kilometers? So 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometers. So I am going to write 1 by 1000 kilometers divided by, now 1 second. 1 second is equal to how many hours? 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 1 second is equal to 1 by 60 minutes. Again 1 minute is equal to how many hours? 1 by 60 hours. So that basically 60 into 60 is equal to 3600. It would be 1 by 3600 hours. So hope you understand now. Here the cancellation is going to be 2 zeros can be cancelled, and 2 18s are 36 and 2 5s are 10. Basically you get 1 meter per second is equal to, this 1 by 18 goes up, it would be 18 divided by 5 kilometers per hour, right? So 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometers per hour. So what has to be done here? In order to find our speed into kilometers per hour, you will have to convert this meter per second into 18 by 5 kilometers per hour. So therefore, the speed of the plane is going to be 240 into 18 divided by 5 kilometers per hour. So it means, if you do the cancellation or calculation, whatever it is, 5 ones 5, 5 4s are 20, 5 8s are 40. So 48 into 18 is equal to, so how much is this? So finally the value of x is going to be 48 into 18 kilometers per hour. This is what is the speed of the plane. Hope you understand. The speed of the plane in kilometers per hour is 48 into 18. Hope you understand. Thank you.